Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I have a speed build for you guys, and this isn't just any old speed build. I'm actually doing a collab. Can you believe it? So I was asked by Thomas TV if I was interested in doing a collab, and I was like, yes. So I went ahead and agreed to it, and we decided on doing a Victorian home. So I ended up doing the exterior, and on his channel he is doing the interior. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out and see what he did, how he decorated the inside, I'm gonna link his video down in the description so you guys can go ahead and check it out. I personally haven't seen the interior of the house yet, so I'm really curious myself to see what he did and how he decorated it. And if you guys don't know who Thomas is, he is a builder primarily from what I know. He builds a lot of amazing houses. He has so many great ones up on his channel, which I highly suggest you guys go check it out. They're really amazing. I mean, I'm jealous because I can't build like that. I'm attempting, like, let me just tell you guys, this house, oh my god, this house was probably one of the biggest struggles of my life. Now, when I was thinking about editing it, I was gonna edit down, like, all my process, like, how difficult and how much struggles I had within doing it, but I thought that I would show you guys how much I actually struggled, because this was definitely not an easy one for me. Now, I've never ever built a Victorian home in my entire life, so I really took a big step with this one. Doing the Victorian house was my idea, and I was like, while I was building it, I was like, do I regret this idea of choosing to do a Victorian house? I told Thomas, I was like, if I can't do the exterior, can we switch? Because I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. And I'm glad that I kind of stuck with it and challenged myself, because that's kind of what I've been wanting to do, is challenge myself with things that I don't normally do. I mean, I don't build that much regardless, but it's something that I've been trying to work on over the past year, and I've definitely seen an improvement for sure within my building and decorating skills. Currently I'm working on a save file over on Twitch. If you guys follow me over there, you guys would know that that's something I'm working on, and it's definitely gonna be a long time coming for that, because obviously throughout doing that I'm practicing more building, more decorating. I'm trying to be more simplistic when it comes to decorating, especially since it's gonna be like a save file and I want to actually have starter homes in that, which I'm awful at starter homes. Every house I've attempted so far, or like the first few houses I attempted in that save file, have been, you know, my starter homes, but then they don't actually end up being starter homes. They just end up being really expensive homes in general, and so, you know, I can't really do that. So that's something I need to work on, is starter homes, and it'll take it some time for sure to get me to the point where I can actually do them. But if you guys want to watch my journey of creating a save file, now I also named the houses after you guys, so I've already have like a couple named after a few people, and so it's really cool, like, incorporating you guys more into that process, which is fun. So we're still working on Willow Creek. We've only gotten, I think, 4 houses done, so yeah, there's still a lot to get done. But so far the process has been fun. But like I was saying, if you guys do want to watch me build and maybe be incorporated in the save file as far as, like, you know, names go for the houses, then you can watch my journey on Twitch. My Twitch is always linked down in the description, twitch.tv/neecxle. And yeah, so now back to the house. So I originally, when I was looking at Victorian homes, because I definitely had to Google for some inspiration to kind of, you know, because I knew what they looked like. It's just I needed to kind of get a concept for my house. Now, I did find a picture that I was gonna completely go off of, but then I started going off of it and I kind of was like super lost with it. So I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna kind of do my own thing, and that's what ended up happening. So I basically just went about it how I thought fit better, because originally I was going to not have the second floor with the fence going around, which is like the balcony, I guess you could call it. I honestly don't know. When I was doing this, I wanted to obviously have the build have structure to it, because when I started it off, it definitely was very boxy, and I did not like that. And because the whole roof process was starting to get really complicated, and not complicated in the sense that it just, I couldn't figure it out, because don't get me wrong, guys, I suck at roofs. Roofing is just not my thing. I really tried with this one. I spent so long on the roof, but again, I didn't want to completely delete the process of me doing this, because I think it's kind of important to, like, see how I struggled, and knowing that if you guys aren't great builders either, you can persevere and you can get it done, you know? Trial and error is basically what I go by at this moment in time when it comes to building, because I originally had one giant roof, and I was just like, this is not fitting for me. So I had to add a lot of shape to the house, and not too much, but enough to make it look okay. And so I don't know. I definitely feel like in the end, the house ended up looking a lot better. So then I had like the little octagonal, is that even how you say it? Octagonal? Octagonal. I think that's the word. But like that octagonal room area on the left side, I ended up adding a third layer for that so that it's more of like a tower, because it kind of looked a little bit too short for the house because the roof in the back was already higher than it, so I thought it looked really awkward. But in the end, I ended up putting it up a little, and definitely colors was kind of something I was struggling with. I ended up having help from my friend, because while I was building this, I was talking to a friend the entire time, and we were trying to figure out like what colors look better, so I kind of took his advice and he helped me. So, because let me tell you, I was up until what? I think I was up until 2 or 3 a.m. working on this house one day, and that's the day that I spent time working on my must-have CC video, and I was up until I think 4 a.m. working on stuff. So from 12 p.m. to 4 a.m. I was constantly working. Obviously I had breaks to like eat and stuff, but I was hard at work that entire day, and I did so much stuff for YouTube and for Twitch, so it was definitely a very busy day, and I probably should have not spent that much time working. But I don't know, it's been a very eventful week, and I'm doing so good over on Twitch, which makes me really happy. And I don't know, I think I'm overworking myself a little bit at the moment, but I don't know. I know that I should probably chill out for sure, but I keep on wanting to push myself more and more, and now I'm kind of scared because I don't want to like burn myself out again, which made me originally take my pretty big break off YouTube. So I guess we'll have to see, and I'm gonna try and like cool off a little bit. But I really wanted to go hard in March because I wanted to definitely catch up on a lot of series that I've missed out on and stuff, which I've mentioned plenty of times. But yeah, anyway, so the one thing I loved about the roof is these little, I don't even know what the heck that's called. I'm not a builder, so I don't know what any of these things are named, so I'm gonna call them the cool little spiky things on top of the roof. Like, if you guys know the name for that, please leave it down in the comments, because I really don't know. I am new to this. Like, I didn't even know what shape roofs are. Like, when I was building on stream, people were like, use the half gabled roof, and I'm like, what the heck is that? So I had to like look at it. But yeah, I really don't know what anything is. Like, I know fences and roof, but I don't know what type of roof. I know doors, windows, foundation, and columns. Other than that, I don't know what anything else is called. Like, everything has its own name, and I'm just a noob, okay? I can't help it. You know, maybe one day I'll be an expert builder and I'll know what everything means. But as of right now, you know, I'm still learning. And the thing is when I'm building on stream and people try to help me, it is the biggest struggle ever, because it's so much harder for me to read text and know what somebody's saying, especially if I'm completely new to this. Well, not completely new, because I know how to build somewhat, but, you know, I still don't know all the terms. So I'm trying to, like, figure out what people are saying. They're like, no, not this. And I'm just like, oh my god, I don't know what you mean. And I'm just, like, trying, but it's, like, hard, you know? But I do appreciate the fact that people are trying to help me out and, like, you know, aid me in what I'm doing. So thank you to those of you who have watched my streams and have tried to help me. I appreciate it. And a lot of the time, you know, the thing is like, it's very helpful when I'm streaming, because a lot of the time I'll forget things that I need to add into a house. As long as you're like not backseat gaming me completely and telling me like, oh no, do this, do this, do this. I appreciate you guys, you know, respecting my decisions. But if you guys give me like ideas of helpful things, then, you know, that's nice. But I know some people who watch are very like, oh no, you should use this, don't do that, blah blah blah. Like, you know, let me do my own thing. If I need help, I'll ask, you know what I mean? But for the most part, everybody's been really respectful, and thank you for those of you who do respect my building decisions. They may not be the greatest, but I'm trying. So another thing that I wanted to mention was I really wanted to incorporate a lot of balconies in this house, but unfortunately they didn't really work out as much as I wanted to, because I wanted like those little like bump outs of the house. I wanted those to have balconies on top of them, but then it just didn't work out, because I knew that the one on the left side wouldn't have worked, but the one on the right seemed like it could have been a good spot. but then the roof that was on the balcony in the front, the balcony in the back, it was touching the fence on the balcony, and I was like, I don't know if that looks good. Like, it could be fine, but I felt like if I could at least still see the fence there, then I would have kept it. But the fact that the roof was touching it and you couldn't even see the fence anymore, it was starting to bother me, like, right there. So I just left it and was like, I'm gonna just delete the balcony and keep the roof there, because I really wanted there to be a roof over the deck. So that ended up being like that. But I don't know, guys. I'm actually so proud of this house. You don't even understand. Like, I was freaking out when I was building this, because, like, oh my god, I'm actually doing this. Even though this was, like, the biggest struggle of my life, this was more of a struggle than my... I'm trying to think what other build I have. I think it was more of a struggle than my mansion. My modern mansion build. Was it a mansion even? I don't even know if it was a mansion. It was kind of like a mansion, not really. But it was a big house that I built. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll link it down in the description if you want to go and check it out. I definitely could do more improvements to it now that I look at it, because that was like one of the first biggest homes I've done. But this one, I think I'm going to go back and decorate it for myself and see how I can decorate it, because it's really interesting to see how everybody decorates houses differently. And I don't know, I kind of want to take a stab at it and see what I can do with it. So maybe I'll make a video when I decorate it, or I don't know, because I feel like weird putting up an empty shell of the house on the gallery. But actually, if you guys want to go ahead and decorate it and for yourself, and maybe, I could maybe do a video of like looking at them, or maybe stream me looking at the decorated houses. This is obviously if you want to. You don't have to, but I'll put it out there. So if you guys want to, you could use the hashtag Deco for neecxle. I'll put it on the screen so you guys know how to type it. But I think it'd be kind of cool to see what you guys do with the inside. Or you guys could even change up the build a bit, but for the most part, like, keep the shell the way it is. I think it'd be really cool to kind of take a look at what you guys come up with as far as design goes on the inside. So I'll keep that open for you guys to do if you would like, because I don't know, it feels weird putting up like a naked video, not naked video, oh my god, no, not here, a naked house up onto the gallery, like, without anything inside. So yeah, I think that's gonna be something cool to look at if you guys, of course, again, want to. I'm not forcing you, but if you guys like decorating the inside, take a stab at it, you know, just like I will. So yeah, because I'm really interested to see like what I can come up with for the inside. And floor plans can change too, because I didn't show the floor plan on this because I ended up going back after I finished recording this and edited the floor plan a little bit, at least the upstairs. The downstairs is still kind of a mess as far as floor plan goes, but if you guys want to go ahead and change around the floor plan and whatever, then you can do that too. I'm curious to see what Thomas did, if he's changed the floor plan or not, because I told him that the floor plan is a little bit weird downstairs, so I'm curious to see what he did. But yeah, I'm really interested to watch his video. So if you guys, again, haven't checked out his video, definitely go check it out, because he's great at building, so I'm assuming that the inside of my house looks phenomenal. So, because I don't know if I could do a good job, so just putting that out there. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to also talk about was the landscaping. So I didn't really know how to go about the landscaping all too much. I thought that putting like a lot of plants at the front of the house kind of fit this type of style. Now, when I was also looking at this Victorian house, I was really just thinking about handmade stuff. If you guys have not seen that show, I highly, highly recommend it. You do have to be at least old enough to watch it, because it is kind of, well, there's pretty sensitive topics in it, and it's very mature content, if I would say so. So I think, like, if you're, 17 and up, or even 16 and up, it could be good. It depends on your maturity level, I feel, as well. So, like, you know, I don't want to get any of you guys in trouble for watching it or anything, but I read it in high school when I think I was 16 or 17, I can't remember. So, I was kind of young when I was reading it. The show overall is really good, and I binge watched the crap out of that, and like I said, I highly recommend it. It's very interesting. And the show is on Hulu, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know that. It's not on Netflix, sadly. Hulu picked it up, so, you know, it's a Hulu original. But yeah, if you already have Hulu, or you can manage to get yourself a free trial of Hulu. From what I know, Hulu is only for people in the US, so I don't know how other people outside of the US are able to watch it, but that's all I know as far as that goes. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and go. I wanted to quickly let you guys know that for anybody who is interested, I'm going to be streaming again on Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm probably going to be streaming again my save file and the 100 Alien Baby Challenge, which is also something that I'm doing on the side, which is really fun. So if you guys would like to come over and tune in, my Twitch is always, again, linked down in the description. I would love to see you there. We have a lot of fun over there. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go leave you guys with some screenshots, and I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in another video very soon. Bye, guys.